Hey, my friend, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about what has the present moment to do with falling in love with your future. Seems like two different things. How does that fit together? I want to share my perspective on it and how falling in love with my future helped me to feel more comfortable in the present moment. And I totally understand if people which are new to this concept of meditation, awareness, mindfulness, law of attraction, manifestation, if they say that doesn't fit together, that's completely different things. On one side, we try to be in the present moment, to detach from time, from the past, from the future. And here I am now talking about the present, talking about falling in love with the future. And for me, it's like building bridges. A bridge would be a nice example. It's about connection, connecting things, like connecting one level of consciousness to another level of consciousness. For example, if you have the intention to imagine your dream life, your biggest wish, your biggest dream, your desired outcome, and if there are elevated emotions included, it's not just a dream. It's happening right now. The reason for that is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between your imagination or a real life experience. It also doesn't know the difference between you watching a movie or experiencing it in real life. That's why we have to be so careful what we are listening to, what we are watching, with which person we surround ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, to each other. And yeah, that's also the thing about media and stuff and phones. That's a completely new stuff. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, all this social media stuff, all this access to all these influences never existed like that. So there will be consequences for if we misuse or if we abuse social media or if we feed us with the wrong information. We will see the negative effects in the future if we are not careful. I don't want to spread fear or something more. I want to spread consciousness. That's why I'm talking about it. And it's also your, like I said, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between your imagination or something happening in real life. So that's why why traumas and in general your belief system is very, very tricky, because your body uses all its channels, all his senses to create and form memories, experiences, and sooner or later beliefs. Also, yeah, well, I need to be careful, because if I talk about music, for example, music is such a big influence on people. I love music since I was a child, but music also kept me stuck for a certain period of time. I was not conscious about it, and I was reaffirming my addiction to stress, drama, and chaos by listening to certain music, for example. Because when I was growing up, I was surrounded, or when I was growing up, there was always radio around. There was always, yeah, my parents or friends in the car or at home. There was a lot, we listened a lot of radio. And back in the days also there we we listened to so much stuff about, yeah, talking about losing the love of your life, losing hope, or everything is difficult, life is a struggle. I don't know where you are from and which music they played there, but I guess it's a little bit similar. We had a lot of this, yeah, like low vibrational music. And I don't want to say it's bad or don't listen to it. It's just, it's art. It's art, it's an expression, someone's expression, how they think, how they feel. It's totally okay. But for me, it had, yeah, I listened to it as a child, and it had a big influence on me. And still today, sometimes some songs are triggering for me, and now I don't see it as a problem anymore. But I've had times where I felt the urge to romance with the past because I didn't felt good. And then I was thinking about this old song which I heard back in the days with my parents about complete drama, losing love of your life and stuff. So it's reaffirming my bad experience. And the thing about change is, if you want to change your life, if you want to heal yourself from a serious condition, if you want to step into abundance and out of lack, you have to be conscious about that. It's the many small things, and because all these memories, all these experiences, all these beliefs, they have neurological networks in your brain. And like the unwritten law is like, use it or lose it. And sometimes it's better to lose something than to hold on to it. For example, traumas and stuff like that. Because traumas and bad experiences, it's a feeling combined with a memory. We call it emotion. There is a difference between a feeling and an emotion. We have to know this. And as long as we reaffirm these certain emotions and these certain thoughts, we are using the same networks in your brain. And it's stored energy. An emotion, it's a trapped energy can be a trapped energy in your body, which is firing or your disease, which is the root of your disease, for example. And as long as we fire the same networks in your brain, it will activate the same genetical expression which leads to this disease, this cause, or whatever. And so that's why we have to be very careful, and we have to make a conscious decision if we want, do we want to fire these networks any longer. And yeah, it takes time to detach or to let go of this emotional attachment, because if we can remember something without this emotional connection to it, it's more like wisdom. It's not controlling you in a good or a bad way. It's just a memory. You memor you the it's the moment when you are not scared anymore or not influenced to talk or to imagine your brutal trauma or your worst experience anymore. You let go. You can forgive the person and yourself. You think about it and you see it's just an experience. There are no good or bad emotions. That's how we that's when we release energy and when we get it flowing again. So yeah, yeah, music is a big topic. I could talk much more about this, but I want to go further. For example, yeah, it also helped me falling in love with my future. It also helped me to overcome my own limitations because we all think like 80,000 thoughts every single day. And most of these thoughts are unconsciously, and also most of these thoughts are every single day the same. For me, for example, I was every single day, I was thinking about how to fix my money problem. Since I was a child, since I'm 3 years old, I'm thinking about how to solve my money problem. I'm trained to it. That was my biggest blockage. That blocked me from abundance, from making more money, because I was constantly focused on yeah, how to make money, how to make more money, and yeah, how to make things work. And the thing, I was always focused on the problem. It's the same with a health condition. If you focus on the problem, it will stay. It will never go away. No chance. We keep it alive with our energy. We have to let go. We have to forget about this fucking problem. We have to focus on something else, and the problem will fix itself. Our body is pure consciousness. Out of pure consciousness, it's so intelligent, it always knows best. So if we step out of the way, and for example, with my money problem, it was always, yeah, okay, so I need to find something what I really like to do. And then I was thinking about my passions, what am I interested in. So, okay, I have these topics, I'm interested in these 5 topics. And I was thinking about every topic, like, how can I make it work? How can I make a lot of money with this interest, with this topic? And it sounds maybe like crazy for some of you, but it's the totally wrong approach. You do something of your interest, of the things you want to do because you love it. You forget about the money. It's not about the money. You just focusing, getting better, doing what you can. And also, it has a tremendous influence on your belief, because if my core motivation is money, so I use my passion, I abuse my passion to solve my money problem. So now I'm thinking like, how can I make this passion work to, yeah, bring me enough money? Am I uh, is it possible? Is it even possible to make enough money with this? Am I capable of this? And we are gone. That's absolutely, yeah, that for many people, this will lead to self destruction. It will never make you fulfilled, happy. It will block you from everything you want, because if I ask myself these questions, they are coming from limiting belief. Am I able to do this? That's the wrong question. You know that you are able. You do this because you absolutely know that you can do it. And even if you are not an expert, you can learn it, and you will learn it because you absolutely love what are you doing. And that's how you people created the craziest abundance out of it, because they don't care anymore. They do their stuff anyway, and they become really, really good at what they are doing. And yeah, it attracts more money. It attracts more networking, more people, more. yeah, more of everything. And so I made, like, it seems like a small mistake, but it kept me stuck for over 20 years. So it's definitely worth um, talking about it, in my opinion. So what I want to say with that is, you, it allowed me, falling in love with my future allowed me to overcome my own limitations in my mind. Because imagine yourself, you already have what you want. So now you there is a new canvas. You can draw a completely new picture in your life. You don't you bought your new car, you have your perfect partner, you have three houses, you are totally healthy. um, you solved every single problem. So what now? What are we doing now? And how would I feel? So, okay, I was thinking about it. I was thinking, okay, if I solved all my problems, I would be extremely relaxed. I would feel so peaceful and I would feel so happy and fulfilled. And that opened the door for me to experience peace and joy and gratitude in the present moment. But I found it in the future. But here, that's the thing: future, present, past, it's all the same thing. Time is an illusion. And yeah, that's what made me excited about it. It allowed me to really to wipe out everything out of my mind which I don't enjoy. I don't care anymore. I solved every problem. So what are we doing now? Now we can play again. And that's where the magic will happen. So that's a really, really big thing. That's a really big thing to understand time. It allowed me to understand time doesn't exist, and also that everything is real here now if I imagine and if I feel it. That's how we influence everything around us. We embody a new energy, and it's, yeah, allowed me to connect to with this higher energy instead of struggling, thinking about problems and constantly working hard and worrying. That has a very, very specific energetical expression. You can measure it and you can see it in people, how they sit, how they talk, how they their body language, everything. So if we want to change something, we need to change our energy, and we have to become confident and, yeah, in the present moment. We have to fall in love with the present moment, and we can, if we struggle to meditate, if we struggle to fall in love with the present moment, we can do it by falling in love with the future at first. So to find our way back and, yeah, to dive into this state of consciousness, presence. Everything is fine. Everything is already done. I'm pure love. The universe loves me. The universe, God loves everyone. So enjoy this feeling. And it's your duty to stay in this vibration. Nobody has to. You don't need to. We have free will. But it's, yeah, the highest vibe. It's fun, it's joy, it's excitement. We have this life now, this body. Let's enjoy it. Don't let don't limit yourself with, yeah, by staying stuck in the same energy. And, yeah, that's my message for today. That's my message for today. I think that's a good time. Otherwise it gets too long. I'm getting passionate again. It's usually to the end of the video. No, always, but yeah. So I leave it there. I leave it there. Be conscious about what you're consuming and the vibration that you embody, the thoughts that you are thinking, that you are holding on to, because it's pushing the it's pushing the genetic buttons in your body, which are the reason for how things are in your life. So I really enjoyed making this video again. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And yeah, if you want to enjoy my, if you want to enjoy, if you want to support my channel, hit the like button. And yeah, you could write the word future in the comment section. It will truly help me out with the algorithm. If you don't know what to say, just write the word future, then I know who is with me. And yeah, also feel free to write anything else in the comment section. I love to read your comments and to connect with you. If you want, yeah, if you want to get in touch private or more deeper, you also can write me an email. You find it in the channel description. So thank you again so much for spending time with me, and I wish you an awesome day. Until next time.